Manchester United have prepared a four-man shortlist in case Erik Ten Hag departs, after reportedly holding talks with Kieran McKenna's representatives. Until now, ousted Chelsea chief Mauricio Pochettino has been rated favourite to become the next Old Trafford boss.
But Sky Sports' Rob Dorsett claims Ipswich boss McKenna's reps have held discussions with Old Trafford bigwigs Omar Berrada and Jason Wilcox. Ten Hag's future is rated as in the balance, even if the Red Devils shock neighbours Manchester City in Saturday's FA Cup final.
And the Times say United have cut down the list of contenders to replace the Dutchman to 4. Apart from Pochettino and McKenna, ex-Stamford Bridge manager Thomas Tuchel and Brentford's Thomas Frank are regarded as in contention.
McKenna has suddenly emerged as one of the most in-demand managers in the country after guiding the Tractor Boys up to the Premier League. Chelsea and Brighton are also understood to be interested in the 38-year-old. Meanwhile, Ten Hag is unwilling to speak out on whether Wembley will be his last game in charge.
Asked directly, the Dutchman replied, "I have nothing to say. Most read in football TUCH and go Tuchel frontrunner for Man United job and joins axed Pochettino on shortlist Greal deal Bayern Munich lineup sensational swoop for Grealish under ex-City star company free agent forgotten former England star wakes up unemployed aged 34 after H's released Wembley Way game week 37 cheat sheet, how Dream Team bosses should approach the FA Cup final Man United transfer news live. All the latest deals and rumours from Old Trafford best free bet sign-up offers for UK bookmakers. I'm just focusing on the job I have to do and that is first win the game on Saturday and then the project, to keep going with the project." Ten Hag added, "After every season you review it and we will see where we are in the project, things we have to change.
How Man United can beat Man City in FA Cup final. The former Ajax chief picked Pochettino to the post 2 years ago. Outgoing Brighton manager Roberto De Zerbi and Stuttgart's were mentioned in connection with the Red Devils earlier this week.
Girona boss Michel and ex-Germany coach Hansi Flick were others rated as in the running. But now it appears United's contingency list might contain just 4 names. Sun Sports' verdict on Man United flops. Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos have a busy summer ahead to get Man Utd's squad in order for next season.
Below, Sunsport gives it verdict on how they should deal with the Red Devils' flops this summer. Andre Onana, stay. After a dodgy start at Old Trafford, Onana has proven to be one of the more reliable members of the squad this season despite being peppered with shots constantly.
Altay Bayındır, go. Reports in February suggested Bayındır was unhappy with his bit-part role at Man United amid interest from Turkish giants Galatasaray. If profit can be made on a sale, then it should be done. Tom Heaton, stay. Veteran goalkeeper Heaton, 38, is a reliable backup and is on a relatively small wage at the club.
So long as he is happy, it makes sense to keep him. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, go. Wan-Bissaka, 26, has never managed to make the right-back position his own. With his contract up in 2025, it makes sense to cash in now. Diogo Dalot, stay. Dalot, 26, has been one of Man Utd's most consistent performers this season.
Raphael Varane, go. If it wasn't for his injury record, there would be a strong shout to keep Varane, but costs need to be cut to allow the squad to be freshened up. Harry Maguire, go. Maguire has showed he has the right character to be at Man United, but overall ability and desired profile are another matter, with Maguire too slow to play in a high-line defence.
Lisandro Martinez, stay. Martinez, 26, is second to none in terms of build-up play. He needs a long-term defensive partner on the right side and to cut out the injuries which have plagued him this season.
Johnny Evans, go. Veteran campaigner Evans could easily be on the stay list if he was only going to be a bit part player. But he has shown his advanced years at times this season. Victor Lindelof, go. Lindelof, 29, has been reliable if not unremarkable in his Man United career.
He has 1 year left on his contract, so should be moved on if a decent transfer fee can be got for him. Willy Kambwala, stay. He should be given the opportunity to mature for a few years behind a senior CB pairing before stepping into the first team as a starter or being moved on.
Luke Shaw, go. One of the Premier League's best left-backs when fit, Shaw has been a good servant when available. But alas, that has been his Achilles heel once again this season. Terrell Malaysia, stay. Malaysia, 24, was decent enough to earn some merit in his first season at Man United before injury ended his season and inadvertently led to his second season being a write-off.
Sofiane Amrabat, go. Amrabat, 27, looked like a world beater at the Qatar World Cup with Morocco. But H has had an underwhelming season in England and his loan spell will almost certainly not be made permanent.
Casemiro, go. An alarming physical decline has seen him turn from key star to burden. If a club is willing to buy the 32-year-old, who has 2 more years on his contract, then United should snatch their hand off.
Christian Eriksen, go. Eriksen proved a useful asset and Ineos should look to bring in another player with similar traits, but frankly his legs have looked gone towards the end of this season. Kobbie Mainoo, stay. The first of the so-called untouchables, Mainoo has been a rare glimmer of hope in the Red Devils' midfield this season.
Mason Mount, stay. Mount can be given the benefit of the doubt until summer 2025 at least after a debut season riddled with injury. Scott McTominay, stay. McTominay, 27, has proven himself to be a brilliant plan B off the bench this season, and that is exactly why Ineos should look to keep him.
Bruno Fernandes, stay. Man UTD's best player since his arrival just over 4 years ago, Fernandes, 29, remains second to none when it comes to creating chances, while his tenacity boosts those around him. Antony, go. There's a case to argue that Antony may be the worst pound-for-pound signing in Premier League history.
Despite some memorable moments, he simply isn't Man United quality. Anthony Martial, go. Ultimately, Martial needs to be let go when his deal runs out this summer after an appalling injury record of late. Marcus Rashford, stay. As easy as it would be to say Rashford should leave the club this summer, it is difficult to look at the market and find many available players capable of scoring 30 goals a season.
Alejandro Garnacho, stay. Another third of the Untouchables trio, Garnacho has made the right wing his own since coming into it. H is a raw talent but has shown he has the quality to improve. Rasmus Højlund, stay. A slow burner in his first Man United season, the 21-year-old has often been starved of supply, which has led to him being unable to get the goals his movement and unselfish play often merits.
Amad Diallo, stay. In the fleeting moments he has been on the pitch for Man United this season, Diallo has looked dangerous and exciting. He should be given a chance to flourish with some proper chances in the first team across a whole season.